Hey everyone, my name's Martin Sibley. I'm a blogger, author, entrepreneur and adventure traveller. And I want to thank you today for watching our video on Patreon for our latest campaign, which is called I for Inclusion. The basic mission of the campaign I for Inclusion is that we all have a responsibility, both individually and collectively as a society, to include everybody. Pretty simple stuff, to be honest. And before I move on to what we're doing to create that mission and how we're getting on, and more importantly how we'd like you to get involved today, I just wanted to share with you the reason that I'm so invested in this, both now but for the last 10 years and beyond really. When I was growing up with spinal muscular atrophy, the information from the medical people and the media was pretty negative. It was all very bleak about being able to live independently and whether you could actually work and have a job, let alone have a leisure sort of social life and travel. And over the time I was growing up and into adulthood, I gradually worked out how to navigate these barriers and find the solution. So that would be probably in two areas. One around independent living, so looking at the social care funding, employing and managing carers, and having assistive technology and all that kind of world. And the other part is around society and the barriers that are there for all different types of disabilities. Obviously my personal experience of being in a wheelchair. And really the answers there were finding the places that have become accessible and inclusive and sharing that with other people, and then maybe challenging those that have not been as accessible, but in a nice kind of collaborative way. So all of these have really given me lots of skills and knowledge and experiences. So in terms of what we're doing underneath this banner of I for Inclusion, one is my blog. Back in 2009, I decided to start sharing all these experiences of the past and also in the present when I was living in London and working full-time and going on holidays. And that sort of built up over time, and I've written what you might call thought leadership pieces, and now I'm podcasting and interviewing other influential and successful disabled people. And this year, in fact, I found out I was voted Britain's third most influential disabled person. So you can see how that insight into one person regularly and consistently sharing their story has led to all sorts of media, travel and business opportunities. The second area is Disability Horizons magazine, where we decided with Shrin, who's the co-founder, back in 2011, that we wanted to give other people a chance to share their stories without maybe having to manage their own blog every week and every month. And it's been an amazing journey. We've met so many cool disabled people, and we've shared stories on technology and on travel and on relationships and all of the things around lifestyle that make a good life. And it's a very positive portal and hub of information. I'm very proud of the numbers that we've reached. We've had 500,000 hits and all of the opportunities again that have come to work with business and government and charities. And our third and final project was only quite a recent one. It was last summer with Fleur, who's our editor, and we basically decided that all the stuff that had been getting a bit tougher for disabled people with government cuts and maybe things not being as accessible as they still could be in 2016 at the time. And we wanted to give people that platform to speak about injustice and unfairness. And already from that, our research has gone into the mainstream media, and we've had certain policies changed in a more favourable way within local government. And it's early days, but we're on a really good run. So you can read a bit more about what we've been up to below in all the description, and some of the bit more detail of what we're doing and the kind of success of what we're doing so far. But the how you can get involved part now really is that we need some funding. We're not a charity and we don't really want to go down the charity role, and we're not a business either. We don't sell products and services. So all of our costs around technology and labour and other costs that occur like petrol when we go to places, I'm funding all of that from my consulting work. And really it's come to the point that to be able to stay where we are, but even to grow and have more impact and influence on this world, we need more funding. So if you look below, have a little read through the description, but at the very bottom, we've then offered you different pledge amounts and different rewards. So whether you're an individual or you're a company, and whether you can give a lot or just a little, it covers all bases. And we're just really looking forward to getting you involved in I for Inclusion and starting to make a little bit more impact on the world. So get in touch with any questions, and look forward to working together with you for future positivity and changing the world together. Thank you, and bye-bye.